Real quick, just wanted to let you know that I'm new to documentary style content and I will probably get some things wrong. Feel free to correct me down in the comments or let me know if you agree/disagree with anything. Beyond Melee is an overhaul for the namesake Smash title in the spirit of Project M. A rebalance of the game to level the tier list, standardize stages, and tweak the engine. Building this project on Melee had some advantages over the latter, including the existing mechanics that were a mainstay, the MEX engine built by the Acania team, and rollback netcode via Slippy. Beyond Melee was revealed on Beyond the Summit Smash's Twitch channel during the Rollback Rumble series. This took place on July 10th, 2021 during their secret content block. The build was released as a patch while the premiere aired. This video will explore the troubled story of Beyond Melee, from the upcoming presentation that remains unlisted on their YouTube channel, to the backlash and updates that followed. We'll see where the project is at nowadays and reveal our personal playing experiences. The premiere starts with some mixed feelings. Many people are justifiably excited about the Shadow Drop, but others fail to see the point since Project M and its derivatives already exist. Some voice their concerns about a community split, and the Nintendo Doomers voice their usual cries about takedowns. Now, watch as a select few members of the team, without others being privy to the script, commit the greatest mistake in this entire presentation.
One of the most impactful things we learned was that Project M development never had a clear direction in their game design. Much of Project M development was more of a make a cool thing first, try to make it balance later type philosophy. This led to tons of amazing, iconic, and creative ideas, but many characters and moves would still need to be reworked multiple times due to this philosophy, and would still feel confusing, boring, or unintuitive to fight against after all the reworks, even as late as Project Plus. The most frustrating part of this is that Project Plus has no future content balance updates or features planned. What you see is what you get, and we think the community should have a different option than having to fight against Squirtle's armor and small hurtbox, Snake's combo-breaking grenades, or a Wario camping for his waft to recharge. Or King Dedede. This discussion brings us to Beyond Melee's informed design. An example of informed design is understanding the distinction between game balance and game design.
Despite the presentation featuring over an hour of information and commentary that's relevant to their changes, this 1 minute would set the tone for Beyond Melee's future. Project M was the most successful attempt at bridging Melee with the modern Smash community, and even it couldn't maintain its prominence forever. Melee players will always come back to Melee, and the team just pissed off their target audience that already gets dunked on by the other scenes. A lot of the critiques they made were fair, and I don't believe this issue should have blown up as much as it did, but it was too late to go back now. And on a personal note, hearing Sunset bash the game in this way, despite being a dev in one of my favorite PM communities, was disheartening for sure. With that out of the way, it seems that some spectators don't agree with the team's stark criticisms of low-tier playstyles. The new characters get slaughtered for their visual appearances, and people point out the hypocrisies when PM-style cancels are shown off. There's visible confusion when a second Melee Wolf is revealed, and nobody knows who Faye is. Their attempt to include a niche character from a cancelled Star Fox entry is laughed off as a furry OC. Then, even more character critiques come forth when Shadow Mewtwo is revealed to have a meter. Smash Ultimate hysteria and fear permeate the chat. Skull Kid doesn't fare much better either, despite being the build's golden child.
We've made him quicker and smoother to move around with, but he's still slow and hard-hitting compared to the rest of the cast. He's received a new down air, a slow but explosively powerful meteor. To cap it off, his neutral special now launches a powerful fireball. To charge this fireball, you need to grab your opponent. Grab normally to get a half-size fireball, grab with side special and get the full fireball. This creates a good incentive for Bowser to win neutral with up-close, engaging, fast-paced combat, while traditional charging methods like a passive timer encourage camping and more passive play until the charging is complete.
Despite Hamiojo explaining the differences from vanilla and modded Bowser, the audience assumes that they're just getting another Project Plus Bowser. I can't say that they necessarily made a mistake in this explanation, but perhaps this is telling of why people think BM is just another PM.
Zelda's kit has been reworked entirely. Instead of having only a few useful moves, her entire kit is now loaded with purpose. She has a new double kick down air, and single hit combo nair that both set up into her devastating kill aerials. She's quicker than you'd expect too. With all of these new tools, buffs, and a fresh look, Zelda is a character that demands respect and absolutely kicks ass.
Zelda, as you'll come to find later, is perhaps the most problematic character in this entire build. And all they had to say here was, we gave her some stuff, teehee.
Zelda Fupa?
The audience continues to express their confusion. Are they showing PM right now? Why not just play PM? That move was an important part of their kit. Why did you change it? If you remove chain grabs from that character, why not remove all of them? What happened to my character?
Melee's Balloon of Nightmares has a handful of important tweaks. Most notably, an overhaul to rest. It has far less lag than vanilla, but also far less knockback. This makes it so that it kills at a more normal percent ranges, but also doesn't end your life on both hit and whiff. Pound can now be used once per jump, and her up special has been reworked to become Healing Song, healing both herself and her opponent. Both of these changes are to discourage any kind of stalling. At the end of the day, it's unclear if this version of buff is more of a buff or a nerf, and we're excited to see what the answer is.
Stating that you don't know whether your change is a nerf or a buff, and then shrugging it off, does not sound like the informed design that you guys prided yourself on earlier. It sounds a lot more like that do a thing and change it later philosophy that you bashed Project M for, and is something you will actually do in the future.
Dreamland is just as you remember, but it's gotten a makeover, sorta? Seems more like some kind of post-apocalyptic wasteland. Wispy's seen better days, and he won't be blowing players around the stage again anytime soon. I'm sure there aren't any lessons to take away from this. The name change was purely for stylistic reasons. Moving on.
This clip sums up many of the things that are wrong with Beyond Melee. Someone on the team brainstorms a quirky idea, it gets implemented without too much thought, and then they double down on it for no reason. The presentation continues by revealing their hotly contested engine changes. The reworked mashing system seemed like a godsend to some, and a destruction of muscle memory to others. And then came the per-player accessibility toggles. If you thought the auto L-cancel debate in PM was problematic, this brought it to a whole other level.
The truth is, we do not consider Beyond Melee Demo 1 to be a complete package. Many aspects of it were more rushed than we would have liked to be able to present it in time at Rollback Rumble, the big one. It was an opportunity we couldn't say no to, even if it meant the first release of the game would be a little bit less perfect than we would want. Be prepared for some bugs and oversights here and there. We're working on it.
And with that, the presentation fades out with a heartfelt message and anticipation for the future. The secret content block takes a break before returning with live demonstrations, but that didn't stop people from voicing their opinions, questioning the decision-making, mocking the toggles, pretending like none of it was real, and trying once again to figure out the target audience. If you'd like to watch the presentation in full with Twitch chat, I have it archived on this channel for preservation purposes. But for now, let's see what the demonstration holds.
At one point, I was arguably the best PM Yoshi in the world, but I only became the best Yoshi because I knew he was really fucked up in specifically PM 3.5. So if you look at old PM 3.5 videos of me, you'll see me beating a lot of old Project M developers multiple times with Yoshi, with the sole purpose of showing them what I thought was dumb and annoying about the character. And they got it fixed by 3.6. And that was my first taste of being like, oh, I can just make games better. I can just do that. And then I had that feeling again whenever P Plus 2.0 came out, and there was Knuckles. What is their win condition, and how fun to play against does that sound to me? So even though I was winning with Knuckles, and I enjoyed the character, I knew there was a lot wrong with him. I think PM and P Plus are amazing games and extremely fun. But I knew in my heart of hearts there could be something better out there. I saw a gap in the market of the first well-designed from the ground up competitive Smash game. And now here we are, and it has rollback, and a bunch of new characters, and Skull Kid. You might feel playing the game that there's a handful of disjointed aspects to it, such as, like, to be completely frank, the quality of Raichu is a little bit different than the quality of Skull Kid. We know that. We were on a timeline, and different developers worked on different characters at different rates with different amounts of time. And we plan on actually, over time, upping the quality of specifically Raichu's animations to match Skull Kid's.
I think balancing characters to be more fun on both sides of the coin, instead of being strictly viable, is an interesting goal to shoot for, and not many projects try to do that. I just worry, however, that their previous successes led to overconfidence and blind spots when translating that to Beyond Melee.
There's a lot of specific aspects of the game that we don't want to touch because we think that Beyond Melee is basically the best possible vanilla Melee tournament side event. And we want to make the game in a way where competitive, serious Melee players will want to play BM before their bracket matches. And the best way to do that is to keep at least the option of making the controls exactly what you expect for vanilla Melee. So things like pivots, out of shield options, dash mechanics, you will always have the option to play with it exactly like vanilla Melee and Beyond Melee.
I just don't get this point at all. There's no way that this fits into the scope of the project with everything else that has been changed.
Ghost Shimmy. Ghost Shimmy says, these animations need some work. Ghost Shimmy, would you like to animate yourself? It is very hard, and we want 3D animators. I appreciate your feedback. Beyond Melee is a tournament game first. So with that perspective in mind, it's not very important to keep secondary characters that I don't want in Beyond Melee tournaments around. And also, if you really want to, you can pretty easily mod a vanilla Fox into Beyond Melee by yourself. It is pretty fun. In general,
Yeah.
it is.
We're going to have a modding section in our Discord server with probably a lot of resources. Like, the devs plan on writing a few guides. There's not much out there right now as far as Melee modding guides, but the Beyond Melee server is going to be one of the best places to go to find that type of stuff pretty soon.
That whole section boils down to this Mario Maker meme. If you want vanilla characters back and better animation / voice acting, just do it yourself.
So Peach mains are either going to love or hate what we've done. I'm honestly not sure.
Informed design moment.
But we took away her RNG entirely. So she only pulls normal turnips until she's dealt 100% or 300%, and then she pulls a stitch after that. One thing Peach mains do between stocks is they knit really hard to try and find good turnips. Or in floatier matchups, they'll camp and pull turnips a little bit more than they might have to, because they feel like they need to, work the RNG. That's like the optimal play. But now, because there's no RNG to it, Peach can kind of play the game a little bit more normally and always have consistent turnips. There's no more camping for turnips, no more knitting between stocks, stuff like that. A lot more player agency than RNG agency.
Yeah, everybody disliked that.
So there's a little swipe next to Faye's back air right there. And there's a lot of other little effects in this game that we had to hand code. One of our lead coders spent months recoding an entire trail system into Melee.
A procedural trail system is actually a really cool idea, since many Smash mods have to bake them into the moves individually. Hopefully the effort wasn't in vain.
One thing I'm really excited to see from the scene as a whole is matchup spreads for characters. Because I do not know how Shadow Mewtwo does against Pichu and Skull Kid.
This problem is not exclusive to Beyond Melee, but I think not knowing how your character does against certain archetypes is a huge disservice to your mod. You should at least test them against different fall speeds and weights to rule out problematic moves that get overlooked.
It's gonna do it.
Yeah, join the Discord, follow us on Twitter. Feel free to ask any more questions on Twitter or Discord as well. We will be around until Nintendo doesn't want us to be anymore, and then we will disappear mysteriously.
The premiere is over, but the team still has their work cut out for them. As it turns out, Nintendo would be the least of their worries. In the following days, Beyond Melee receives praise from some, but continued backlash from others. And most of it stems from their discussions of Project M. Many loyal players were discouraged that their content was used as a negative talking point, or that footage shown on screen wasn't 100% relevant to the argument. Perhaps the biggest issue was that PM assets and animations were being used in a few areas, despite the discourse. All of these contentions led to the team issuing an apology, and putting out a patch to remove these reused elements. However, this would not be serviceable enough for many. They continue to point out other pain points in the project, such as the lack of conciseness and professionalism in the explanations. Some community members took time to enjoy the release, but this too would be short-lived.
Probably good that there's already controversy, in the sense that, like, you know, it's always good when people are talking about your thing.
What was that sound? That was terrible. That's terrible voice acting. Oh no. I'm sorry whoever voice acted that, but you missed the mark just a little bit.
He tried to shield grab me in a mod of a game. He tried to shield grab me. Did you see that?
Oh.
What is that's Toriel? Wait, hold on. Like,
Toriel.
hello?
Imagine Toriel's the spacey.
Hello?
That noise.
What the heck? Am I dead?
I hate her noise when she back throws you though. This back air is massive.
That's cracked. That's Jigglypuff got some. Ow!
You guys see that? You can edge cancel it. I discovered that in playtesting. You can edge cancel that move. It's freaking dope.
In lieu of the in-person events that had to cancel their side games, Beyond Melee gets a few online tournaments and announces the upcoming demo too. The trailer is some of their finest video work yet, but the release largely falls upon deaf ears. Project ownership changes hands, a few announcements are made, and then a whole lot of nothing. There are a few whispers of Beyond Melee here and there, but it has very little presence in the scene now. They seldom get credited as the first team to bring Sonic to Melee. Beyond Melee continues to get buried in history underneath the other impressive breakthroughs in Melee modding. So, what do I think about Beyond Melee? If you had asked me a few years ago when I had no Melee experience and was still in my PM honeymoon phase, I wouldn't have had anything good to say. Now? Well, it's still not great, but it can be fun at times. Before I show you what I mean, I'd like to give a quick shout out to Miffy, who provided some additional BM footage for this video. My views do not necessarily reflect his opinions on the mod, but his contributions were vital to filling in the gaps. If you like what I do, check out his variety channel that has a focus on Melee. This segment won't be going over every character in Beyond Melee, but it should give you a pretty good idea of what we're dealing with.
Ew. Choose your character.
Dilly. Welcome to Beyond Melee.
Hang on, is that a furry I'm looking at? This is gross. Just played.
Oh my god, it's playing Beyond Melee. I'm actually like pissed. Special thanks to super supporters. What? Is that the end of the stage? Oh, if this replaced Dreamland in this build and not Wasteland, it would still be odd, but it would be way better. I'm so perplexed. Hey, what happened to my pee?
Huh? It's supposed to be villagers.
There's supposed to be a lot of things that just aren't.
And where's the car that drives around in the background? Like players.
Ah! Hey, it's a different. Now I'm SIC.
What in the world?
Hey, now I'm Psyche. A buffed version of the character for sure, that doesn't just rely on giving him a bunch of armor. The 5-frame jump squat is nice, and having Koopa Claw be on a 50-50 throw is a lot more fun for both players. However, I seldom find myself using the new down air, and the fireball being attached to the grabs is cumbersome, to the point where it feels best to just let it rip immediately after.
Oh no, no, you can shoot with the fireball.
Oh! You bet your sweet biffy I will. A third?
A third.
Donkey Kong!
DK also benefited from a reduced jump squat. Initially, he was given buffs to all of his normals, but nerfs to the cargo throws to take emphasis away from grappling. However, Demo 2 reverts many of the throw nerfs, making him a lot closer to PM Donkey Kong than he was initially. Up B nerfs were not reverted.
Dr. Mario!
I am extremely picky about Dock and Smash mods. I heavily dislike the Diet Ganondorf treatment that most of them do. However, this is one of the better overhauls that doesn't ruin his momentum. Adding a Stomp is still not my favorite choice, but it feels better to use than the ones in PM spin-offs. Up B is now a 2-hit move, preserving the functionality of Up B cancels while giving him a meaty finisher. Pill's been nerfed defensively, but is much scarier as a pop-up when close. All in all, his new tools are probably too good, but I have been enjoying what's here so far.
That throw.
Yeah,
Can we just do that again?
That's his Smash Ultimate animation. It's really just a heave.
Ganondorf, we have to cook.
Kill throw ever.
Kill throw ever. Say it like it's a slur.
Say!
Okay, hear me out. No, not like that. I don't know what it is about this character, but she's some kind of guilty pleasure for me. I shouldn't be enjoying the war crimes that I'm committing, but it's unlike anything else in this build. She can pillar, combo the same move into itself, and blow you up from anywhere. The rigging and voice lines are nothing to write home about, but playing her feels like you constantly have the Landmaster Final Smash equipped, and there's no way that isn't just the most miserable thing to play against. Oh. Okay.
Jeez.
That's really interesting.
Oh, come on. Bro.
Oh my god.
Bro, that's the worst gimp. No. I hate that.
Give chase. Give chase. Can I kill you with just
I don't like that. I don't like that.
It's basically sideways Falco down here.
It's terrible.
Oh, can I kill you with this? Well. Why are you just like limp?
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Hold on. I must.
Rigor mortis is sitting in. And you're like holding my limbs too. That's weird. Oh, I don't like that.
Oh, not again.
Believe it or not, I did not mean to do that. It's really funny that it went past though. Wow, something. Sunny.
Choose your character.
Crap. That was so sudden.
Jesus Christ.
Link.
Many of Link's multi-hits got buffed and streamlined with fewer swipes. Arrow pops up now for extensions that are easier to confirm, with lower jump squat. He still has that quirky nair and ubby that I hate, but don't let that deter you from the things that Miffy's showing us right now.
Let's go.
Many casual players did not like how his specials felt. Nair is still over-centralizing, and his new up throw is a little too good at comboing. Still, this version of the character had the potential to be a fan-favorite blending of all Meta Knights. My name tag. Snitching on me. What happened? I'm stuck.
What the fuck?
Mewtwo's changes alienated a lot of his players, despite getting mostly buffs and hurtbox adjustments. The absolute blender that was his neutral air has far less hits, and his teleport is worse as an escape option. The latter was given a powerful hitbox on re-entry, which helps him in situations where he can't quite reach someone with his tail. Uncharged Shadow Ball is better, and he can retain his double jump momentum by holding the input. Melee-ness is quite terrible, but enjoyable and satisfying to me at times. I don't think this version of the character may gel with his diehard fans, but he's got a lot going for him. Ness is faster all around, and many of his normals have been buffed, most notably that sluggish down air. The specials behave quite differently. PK Fire is designed to be this Falco Laser-esque move, but it's kind of hard to use in practice. PK Flash has an aggressive, diagonal trajectory that covers one of his blind spots. Psymagnet cannot be jump cancelled, but it has a hitbox and it causes him to fall to the ground much quicker. What? What?
Huh?
Okay, that doing that is a little silly.
Pichu.
It is really hard to pick the wrong move when playing as Pichu. Dare sends you to hell, Bear and Side B are ridiculous kill moves, and Fair has little to no knockback growth. Oh, and he has a shine now.
Man, did you power shield that?
This is why. They gave him a shine.
I don't think I like that they did that.
Oh my god, the hit from behind.
That's scary. I don't like what's happening.
Raichu.
Conversely, it doesn't feel like I'm playing Raichu right, unless I'm relying on the same three moves. He's quite sluggish, and the recovery leaves something to be desired. Once he is an advantage, though, it gets oppressive. and weird.
Oh, that's pulling me in.
Yeah. Grab me with your tail?
Yeah.
Why? What is that? You can. I need to see that paused. Why did they add that?
Oh my god.
Somebody really likes Raichu.
Bye. Holy crap.
It's so scary. It's so scary. And then you fucking breakdance after you kill me. I mean, he's got such a long tail. If you straighten it out a little bit. Okay, interesting.
Oh my god!
Shadow Mewtwo!
This character does some neat things when he's in advantage, but can feel pretty shallow and neutral, relying on sword swipes and grabs. Side B is janky but potent. Neutral B is clunky, but can be used quite creatively. Meter usage is very strict, to the point where proccing it mid-combo is the only good, and conveniently cool, way to use it.
Sounds like you're saying nut.
No.
Nut. Nut. That's how he damages me.
You're sideways.
What the fuck?
I think it had something to do with my side B.
Kobe, we can't restart the game. We have to stay here forever. Can you stop the timer?
No!
Oh.
I lose it for missing one move and getting hit. That's so sad.
Oh. Well, no.
Zelda.
Zelda is a character without flaw. She's explosive like PM Zero Suit Samus with a bit of Falcon in her DNA. Every hit she lands is a combo slash edgeguard starter at worst, but usually ends in your stock being gone. She's got 20 different stomp into knee type setups that are all extremely generous. And while all these horrible things are happening to you, you're forced to look at her cursed model.
Why does Zelda look pregnant?
You. Oh my god.
It gets. Why does it get worse when she walks? Walk forward. What the hell? What is this model? It's gross.
What? So I have a sweet subplot on my. What? What?
Jeez. What that hand doing?
Your eyelids are not the same color as your face.
Ew. Ew. I mean, she got 2 souls, if you think about it.
You hugging my tummy?
Excuse me.
Do your uppy again. No, you're getting boobs. It's even worse.
Oh. No.
Bazinga.
No, I wanted to kill you at least one more time.
No way.
Choose your character.
This character, dude.
Your down air looks really funny.
That seems like it should have more knockback growth than it. Oh, okay.
I want to see you kill me with that little fireball thing. I know how to get that to feel right. You can like dance with her. CPR. Oh! Her pinky! Oh!
Oh!
Oh! Oh! Oh, that's rough. Wow.
Now it's time for the lightning round, which means I probably didn't have a lot of footage for these guys.
Captain Falcon.
Captain Falcon's got pal gentlemen and fiery nips. And I guess his face looks like this too?
Yes. Falco.
Falco does less damage, but the knockback values have been compensated. I have no idea why anybody would play him in this, but check out this one combo I have of him.
Ganondorf.
Ganondorf had some of his iconic moves with special properties, like up smash, get replaced for no apparent reason. Also, this cancelable side B in the air is just so not melee.
Is that forward smash?
What the hell kind of a punch is that?
Or that's the crouching haymaker, what do you mean?
Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff's anti-stalling changes and rest nerfs scared off her mains and confused casual players. Nobody's playing the pink ball.
What? Why does it heal you?
Mario.
Mario is basically unplayable for me because they lowered his jump squat as a part of his Speed Demon redesign. He also had some iconic moves get changed and a rework to his throw game. The pop-up dare did grow on me over time though.
Roy.
I enjoy how dysfunctional Roy is as a character in vanilla, so I'm definitely not the target audience for this. Sunset does love Roy though, so I'm sure he probably overbuffed him.
What? That's a thing? Yeah.
Samus's dysfunctional up smash has been traded out for a single-hit swipe with a reflector. Her neutral B can now be charged in the air. The removal of her bomb jump chains in Demo 1 scared off a lot of potential players, even though this would get reverted in the current patch.
Go, kid.
I just don't know, man. This character doesn't make sense to me on paper or in game.
Because I've OCD.
Because he just reset his computer.
No, I mean I did, but it was the last time I said I did.
Ooh. Also the boy. The boy's kind of funny.
Oh.
Boy. Oh, I missed.
Sonic.
If you have Sonic fatigue from the official Smash games, this will be a breath of fresh air for you. I'd love to see this set of normals in another context, because there is something about this version of Sonic that just feels off.
Why? Why would they do this?
You were going to Minecraft.
Wolf.
It seems like the goal for this version of Wolf is to be more interesting than both the Acania and PM counterparts. I can't speak for how successful that endeavor was, but I doubt people are that interested in playing a potentially worse version of their main for this.
Why does he have a goatee? I hate that.
Young Link.
I have seen Young Link Fair do some unholy things in this mod. I guess he has a 3-frame jump squat now too, so he'll be zipping around even more. Beyond Melee set out to be more than just another Smash mod. It wanted to challenge Melee's conventions, while celebrating the things that make it special. The team had bold ideas and a wealth of talent to execute on them. But what began with an ambitious premiere quickly unraveled into controversy, missteps, and a community unsure of what the project was trying to be. At the end of the day, Beyond Melee wasn't the next Project M. Not because Nintendo shut it down, but because the project's biggest obstacle was itself. It was another chapter in the story of Smash Mods. Innovative, messy, contentious, and at times, fun. And even if it ends up as a footnote in history, it's one worth remembering. If you're wondering whether or not you should try Beyond Melee, go ahead and load it up, but don't take anything too seriously. I think it's worth seeing what could have been. Thank you again, Miffy, for sharing your wonderful clips, and Danili for weathering the characters in this mod. As always, thank for watch.